What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Yo, can you guys hear? Are we working? Where my party people at? What up, Fight World? Checking, testing. 1, 2, 3. We working. Can you guys hear me? Yo. If you guys can hear me, can I get a yeah in the comment section? What the fuck? You guys hear me? You guys see me? Can you see it? Is it clear to you? Okay, because they couldn't hear the first. Hold on, man. I told you we trying to take over this game, man. Y'all know what it is. Call me Inspector Gadget. We working on new stuff. New layouts and all that type of stuff. Hold on. Hold on, people. I'm still trying to figure out a couple things. Yeah. All right. Let me see. I think we might be live. I think we might be rolling. Hold on. Because before y'all couldn't hear me. Is it clear to you? Is the music too loud? Like, let me know what's goody. Let me know what's good. People, I'm back at home. Hey, yo. It's only fair to warn I was born with a set of horns and metaphors attached to my damn umbilical cord. Warlord of rap that'll bash you, crashing your Honda Accord with a 4-door Ford. Can y'all hear me? But I'm more towards dropping a fella, rocking a fella, chopping a fella worse than helicopter propellers. Listen, can y'all hear me? Y'all couldn't get the sound earlier. Can y'all hear? Can y'all see me? I need to know. Okay, so you guys can see me. What do you see on screen right now? Maybe I gotta check it on my phone. Hold on. What do y'all see on the screen? Okay, someone said Eminem, so y'all can hear me. We making improvements and adjustments. Is the music too loud? Everything looks good. Hold on. I'm just trying to make sure we right, cause this is the first time I'm switching it up. You know what I mean? Looks good. Oh shit, we work it. Hey, we lit. Make sure hold on. We right. Oh, we already got 2 dislikes. Everybody, middle finger to the haters. Looks good. Oh shit, we work it. Hey, we lit. Make sure hey. Hold on. We right. Oh, we already got 2 dislikes. It's a little bit of a lag, but that's. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we working. Oh my gosh. I just got back and we already working. Let's go. Let's get it. Y'all know what it is. Oh my gosh, let's get it, man. I gotta flip the hat to the back, man. Oh man, not again. Someone said they can't see the chat screen. Mas puto. Who? Wrench Mafia said ego. Damn, we already got a super chat, cuz. Hold on. It went away. The smooth graphics. Oh shit, I don't even know how to. Hold on. I gotta figure this certain shit out. I'm still. Yeah, I just did this format, but I'm learning it. Shout out to Ron Finkley, $5 super chat. He says it's all about that shmoney game. Yeah, man, we just playing around, working with some stuff you heard. Fuck, I don't even know how to scroll. See? That's something I'm gonna have to figure out. Cause I don't know how to. Shit, fuck it. If you only had one shot, one opportunity, I don't even know how to scroll. I just know we working, people. Damn it. How do I scroll through the comments? Hold on, yo. I'm trying to figure this out. I apologize. We working on some improvements for the channel. Hey, I gotta run a test because I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what's going on. I'm a little bit lost. Everybody type 5. Just type 5 because that's gonna help me with something. Everybody in this chat type 5. The number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if y'all play around, it'll still help me. But put 5. Everybody type 5. Okay. Oh yeah, we mobbing now. I think I got this figured out. I just gotta figure out. I gotta figure out a couple things, but y'all can hear me. If we good on the volume, type Ego Army. If y'all can hear me, type Ego Army. Let me know. If y'all can hear the volume of my voice, we trying new things. Just type Ego's Army. Ego Army. Let's get it. I'm just running tests because this is the first time you guys see new layout. Okay, Ego Army. Yeah. Yeah, man, we working. I'm back. I'm back in my lab. Ego Mafia, y'all know what it is. Ego Cartel, whatever y'all want to call it. We working. All right, fuck it. Let's do a roll call. We back. We back working. Okay, hold on. Someone says the volume's kind of quiet. Is anyone else having difficulty hearing my voice right now? Can y'all hear my voice? Yes or no? Is it too low? Is my voice too low right now? Yes or no? Shout out to my shooter. See, that might be your device then, because everyone else is saying no. Everybody said, listen, we working. Say when. Say when. Inspired by Bosky, my chariots to fight. Everybody hit my body up, I'm tired. You bullshitting. Hove got flows, though he's no big and Pac, but he close to how I'm supposed to when they got me fighting ghosts. Media metal. Oh my God, let me get it. Hold on. The voice is good? Alright. See, some of y'all tripping. Y'all got them Getro phones. Y'all got to step up that phone game. Because, look, that's why we put money on the shirt. We put money on the shirt, man. We working. Media metal, niggas sue you settle. Alright, let's get it. Hey, let's do the roll call. Boost what? What the hell is Boost? You got Boost Mobile, huh? Y'all got Boost? Al Jackson says you extra right now, man. Let's talk boxing, bro. You can leave right now. Nobody cares what you talking about. Al Jackson Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like, we run this. Pensacola, we talk tonight. Yeah, and I am extra because I'm turned, because I've been working on this little layout shit, and it's not as easy as you think, and I just figured it out. So yeah, I'm happy for the Army. So chill out. You don't have to. That's the thing. Y'all don't have to be here. Y'all always telling me about what to do with my stream. Go that away. Go to somebody's stream that you do like, that's talking boxing. Yo, Ego, did that dude call you? I don't even know what that means. But listen. We talk tonight. I see y'all doing the roll call. Let's get it. Tampa, Florida. From the 850, I don't know where that's at, so I'm not from there. Eatonville, Florida. Charlotte, North Carolina. They said we talk tonight. I never seen you without your glasses. Why do you care? You want to look me in my eyes? Charleston. VT in the building. Rocktown, Cali in the building. 713, Raleigh, North Carolina. Shout out to the Caribbean. San Diego, Fremont. My backyard. 650, Detroit. 210, San Antonio. Sydney, Australia. I see you. OKC. Redlands. ATL, Colorado. Brooklyn. 425, Linwood. Hartford, Connecticut. San Antonio, Texas. Tri-Cities. Dallas, we work in Texas. They got that free smoke. 314, London, England. Macon, Georgia. Orlando, Florida. 817, Dallas in this bit. Errol Spence just announced that he is fighting in June, just like we knew. Shout out to Oakland, Texas. Waco, Texas, 205. Much thanks for that. Shout out to you guys, man. Texas in here thick. Listen. Pensacola, we talk tonight. Toronto by way of Brooklyn, Guatemala. Chi City. 818, Bridgeport. Let's get it, people. Listen. You guys seen the title. Oh, y'all want to keep going with the roll call? Okay. Mexico City. North Oakland. East St. Louis. Funky Town. Shout out to everyone. Bless. Cincinnati. Dallas. Big Baby Miller and Daniel Jacobs this Saturday. 215. Murder Worth. Funky Town. Hearn don't want it, they say. In the comment section. Shout out to Ego. We working overtime. Man, give it up for my shooters, man. They help me keep this in line. We just start spraying. You will get clapped, dog. You leaving them comments. Panama City. Fuck Dallas live from Philly. Hey, we don't do that. This is a roll call. It ain't no about fuck another region. You know what I'm saying? Bay to LA, you know that. Bronx, New York. Let's do a couple more with the roll call. We feeling good. I'm back at the crib. I'm back at home. Shout out to the Bronx. Peace, Ego in the chat. Hearn's still ducking. Oh, I knew you guys would want to talk about this. VA Beach, Virginia Beach. Home of Trey Songz, Chris Brown. Best boxing channel around, Ego. Love from Mexico. Mexico, you have my full blessings. Now, I'll do a video about it if y'all want. You know, it's whatever the fans want. But Canelo, per the Nevada State Athletic Commission's request, they ran a hair follicle test last month, and the results came back, and they said the results were consistent with him ingesting something with contaminated meat. It's on ESPN. Check it out. So Canelo might have dropped the bomb on y'all. He might have dropped the bomb on y'all. Motherfucker said he was cheating. Then they're saying this is consistent. So shout out to all the fans. See, and man, this is why Ego Army. Look, we talk tonight. Is it backwards for y'all? Can y'all see? Can y'all read that? Can y'all read that, or was it backwards? Home sweet home, man. So listen, in case you missed my last stream, I got trapped in San Francisco because I don't live in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? I live deep East Bay, right? And I got trapped because okay, you remember how I did the live stream? And I said, oh, I don't care about missing my flight. Southwest will let me miss it. And I was talking about, because the news had just broke with Joshua. You know what I mean? And Wilder offering the 50 milli, right? So I was like, cool, I'll just catch a later flight. My flight was supposed to be at 8:25. Then I kept getting a text. It said, oh, 8:45, 9:05, 9:25. The shit didn't leave till 10:45. It's an hour-long flight, so I didn't get back to San Francisco until like 11:45. Then I had to wait for my bags to come. And the last train headed back to where my vehicle was parked at the train station was at 11:54. And I missed it because I was, you know what I mean, collecting my bags. Then you have to take a tram to the train. So I ended up having to get a fucking hotel for an additional night because I couldn't get back to my car. And an Uber would have been that, especially late at night, because you know what I mean, there's not as many Uber drivers. It's too far of a proximity, too far of a distance. So I really, to break that Wilder, and I'm not looking for sympathy or super chats or anything, but to break that Wilder story with the live stream, that shit ran me, because I just last minute buy a hotel in San Francisco. I did that little baby live stream then, you know what I mean, all that, because initially I missed my flight. And I'm gonna cut Southwest out too. Southwest, when I see you, I'm gonna slap you, because they delayed my shit like over 2 hours, which is really what made me late, you know what I mean? So the hustle is real, people. Yeah, man, it feels good to be back though. Listen, let's get it started if people want to talk. This dude Wilder ain't playing no fucking games. I don't know what it is. And it's so funny because now you can see who was full of shit and who really had issue and who really didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like who really wanted to see this fight? Because I'm hearing all types of stuff from the fans. Everybody just put all types of stuff. Everybody just type that, because that's what I'm hearing from the fans. I'm seeing fans leave comments talking about, yeah, show me the money. I want to see all the money. What do you mean? Why you want to see the money? You're not part of this. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting a cut of it. What are you talking about? I want to see the money. Listen, Team Joshua, of course, they're going to have to verify that the funds will be available or in an escrow account. But as a fan, this should be music to your ears. You know what I mean? Music to your ears about like what's good. You know what I mean? Shout out to Robert Singleton with the super chat, $2 super chat. It says, Wilder is the new American Werewolf in London. I'm done. That's funny. That's a good movie. And the special effects for that movie were before its time. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And see, the funny thing is, motherfuckers be talking all this, oh, you're a Wilder dick sucker, Wilder fan. Y'all look crazy, because this is a fair offer. Let's talk about it. Listen, okay, I'm gonna ask a question and put yes or no. Who knows the details that are available? Who knows the details that are available with the offer? Yes or no, if you know. Because if everyone knows it, then I don't have to recap it. But if not everyone knows it, we could recap it. So just say yes or no. No means you need more details. Okay, so some people know. If we get a couple more no's, then I'll go over it. A lot of people are up to date with it. You know, I tell you what, since there are some people that aren't aware, I'm just gonna recap it anyway. Just for the replay's sake. We gotta do everything correct, people. Y'all like the new layout? Y'all ain't fucking with me. It's cool. Speaking of new layout, hey, me and her can lay out on a beach. Oh my gosh, my timeline is lit. My timeline is lit right now. That's the layout. Listen. It's litty, baby. All right. ESPN, so you know the source. Heavyweight world title holder Deontay Wilder and his team made a counteroffer via email to undefeated unified titleist Anthony Joshua and his promoter Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing on Wednesday for a much anticipated undisputed championship fight. Shelly Finkel, hold on, let me turn this down. Shelly Finkel, one of Wilder's managers, told ESPN Finkel said they offered Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn $50 million against 50% of revenue the event would generate, meaning Joshua's side would make no less than $50 million and could earn much more if the fight generates more than the $100 million. Finkel said Team Wilder believes it can. Finkel said the offer contains no rematch clause and that it stipulates that the fight be next for each man and take place between September and December at a site of Wilder's choosing. The offer was a counter to the $12.5 million flat fee that Eddie Hearn offered Wilder earlier this month. Hearn confirmed to ESPN he has received the offer. Now, since we're all on the same page, that's per ESPN, and they talked to Shelly Finkel, and it says ESPN confirmed from Eddie Hearn that they did receive an offer. So, off top, just off of that, a lot of you motherfuckers who had excuses, that is cut. Because I was reading stuff like, oh, what if he didn't really send an offer? Okay, per ESPN, which I encourage you guys, it's on my Instagram. You can go to ESPN.com/boxing, right? And verify the ESPN article written by Dan Raphael, or Raphael, however you pronounce it, right? And they have correspondence with Eddie Hearn and also Shelly Finkel, who's the co-manager of Deontay Wilder. So we know there's an offer in an email that exists. We do know that. Eddie Hearn also confirmed this on his IFL TV. How is that not a fair offer? Look at number one streetwear says fair offer. 50 million plus 50% split. That's all good. Who disagrees? Who listen, who believes that Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn's $12.5 million flat fee is a better offer than this? We can do a hot seat right now. Cause y'all said, oh, I was the Wilder dick rider and all this stuff. Let's do a hot seat right now. If you believe 12.5 million flat for Wilder is what he deserves and is a better offer than what Team Wilder offered, let's hear it. Anybody want to step up? Y'all want to try to call me names and out my name and stuff? Step up. If you believe 12.5 million flat that was proposed to Wilder is a better offer than this, let me know. Shooters, stand down, don't block them. I'll get them and then y'all can block them. I want to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to call names and, oh, you're a bitch and you sucking Wilder and all this like homoerotic fantasy. Explain this. We having a party. Oh, we having a party. We having a block party. Ain't no one gonna step up. See, y'all got a lot to say. Y'all got a lot to say. Y'all got a lot to say when the video can't talk back. But when it's a live stream, all of a sudden, zip it, zippity dip, zippity doo da. My dude Kevin said, whoever says 12.5 flat is a better offer is a dumbass. Listen, we getting all the excuses out right here and now. We're gonna do this auction style. Once again, my question to you, since y'all say I'm biased ego and Wilder's payroll and Showtime's payroll and the dick rider of the year, okay, cool. So you should be challenging me right now. Auction style. One last time. Don't come after this video is already published and the video and the live stream is over. one last time. Is there anybody in this current stream, we have over 300 people in, that believes 12.5 million flat was a better offer? Or as Joshua said, if I received an offer like that at that point in my career, I would grab it with both hands. So if we're looking at the two offers that have been publicized by Sky Sports, ESPN, and are public knowledge, if you believe 12.5 million flat rate for Wilder, the initial offer from Team Joshua was better than the counter offer that Team Wilder sent Joshua, speak up right now, because I want to hear this. And you will be in the hot seat. Listen, where they at though? What they say I got two black, where they at though? All right, going once. Going twice. I'm gonna give them a second to get their shit together. Okay, Wavy said me, I said me. Okay, so explain it. Explain to the army how 12.5 million flat for Wilder is a better offer. I would love to hear this. His name is Wavy. Shooters, be on the lookout. We're about to have a fugitive. Promise you I'll catch a body. I didn't hear 78 video with Wilder. I've been moving. I just got back. Well, back in my city. Where's Wavy? He says not better but fair. Okay, strike one. I asked if it's a better offer. You're not listening to the question. So now you gotta sink or swim. You gotta ride this one out. Now all of a sudden you cop and please saying it's not a better offer, but you just said it was a better offer. Way to backpedal. So explain why it's a better offer. And even what you said sounds foolish. You said it's not better, but it's fair. If it's not better, how is it fair? And how is it fair if one guy is entitled to a whole bunch of money up front, guaranteed win, lose, or draw, and he's getting 50% of the split because he's the A side? How is that fair? Ego working. I like this new format. Yeah, man. I had to switch it up on the haters. I'll be like this. Oh, we having a party. But sometimes I want to be on my electro shit. You know what I mean? So then I switch back. You know what I'm saying? We working. They ain't fucking with the squad. Ego Army, gang, gang. Hey, get Wavy out of here. Y'all want to vote? If Wavy lost the hot seat that we just did right now, put your L's up. He responded again, 3-1 belt. What does that have to do with anything? Get him out of here. Hey, let's vote. Wavy, did Wavy beat me? Let's be real. Okay, shooters, handle that. Handle Wavy. Motherfucker said 3-1 belt. Throw them L's up viciously. Here's what they think about you. Look at these L's, man. You talking about 3-1 belts, so that means he's fair? Stop. Told you, you're not coming trying to perpetrate with the army. You know what I'm saying? Ego, I got something to say. Oh well, pick a number. Everybody got something to say, and half of y'all ain't talking about nothing. Let's go. So anyway, I just don't see how that's a valid, just listen to the fan. How could you even attempt to, they say I'm Dick Ryder Wilder. How could you even attempt to justify 12.5 million versus 50 million plus pay-per-view money? And they see, this is how stupid you look when you think with pure emotion, no logic. Like that sounds crazy. If any of us in this stream, if Ed McMahon, rest in peace, you know what I mean, Star Search or Publishers Clearinghouse or something says, hey, we'll put 12.5 milli into your bank account right now. You can use it for whatever you want, take care of your family, buy yourself some nice cars, a house, or we'll put 50 million and we're having an event, and then you promote it. If the event does well, or if no matter what it does, you can get 50% of how well the event does. So you can almost get a commission if it's a success. You're gonna tell me you would say, oh, just give me the 12.5. I'm modest. Get out of here. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? There's no one with a fucking brain that would do that. It's looking bad for you boys. Now we're getting rid of all of the like excuses. Of course I'm happy if they're close to getting a deal, but Team Joshua has to reply with something. You gotta do something, baby. Like the reply I'm hearing from Eddie Hearn, he didn't say like, yeah, like, okay, listen to me, people. Team Wilder pulled up the ultimate ace card. They pulled the ultimate chess move where you didn't even see it coming, and then they're like, boom, 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 made their move, checkmate. And you're like, oh shit, I didn't even know you were that close. You know what I'm saying? Wow. It's like it's one of them movies. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of a movie. I know there's things I'm thinking of, but it's have you ever seen Law Abiding Citizen? Listen, if you have, with Jamie Foxx and the dude from 300, Gerard Butler, right? If you haven't seen that movie and you don't want any spoiler alerts, I suggest you mute the video for the next 2-3 minutes, because this is a spoiler alert in case you care. The movie's old, so that's why I'm going to use it. So if you don't want a spoiler alert for a movie that came out a little while ago with Jamie Foxx, I'm going to give you the opportunity. That was a sick ass movie, hella good. Exactly. So basically, spoiler alert, Gerard Butler was the bad guy. He was like, it's kind of like Death Wish, where his family was killed, and now he's seeking out revenge on the people who let the bad guys get away or get a light sentence or whatever. So he ends up being arrested, and then he's using everything, all the legal ramifications, he's using them to his advantage to get a free meal and all types of stuff, right? But the climax, the end, spoiler alert, the end is this. He plants a bomb because he's trying to kill everybody associated with the case, like the jurors or the prosecutors, the DA, the judge, everybody who had something to do with the person getting out or getting a light sentence. I forgot, right? And spoiler alert again. So this is the end, and this is the spoiler alert. He's in jail and he's committing these crimes. He tunneled his way out, and he's getting out temporarily to set up traps and bombs and blah blah blah, right? And this is the thing. Jamie Foxx he set a bomb, and Jamie Foxx and his crew are onto the guy, and he says, yeah, I want you to do the right thing. And basically Gerard Butler doesn't want to, and he's still gonna let the bomb go off. And Jamie Foxx is like, I figured you would probably do something like this, so good luck. And then he locks the door and runs away. And little does Gerard Butler know that Jamie Foxx put the guy's own bomb under his jail bunk in this underground lair or prison cell that he, like Solitude or whatever. And he ends up, because he was going to try to blow people up, he used his own bomb against him, and then he blows himself up. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a good movie. That's a good movie. The reason I bring up this movie, Law Abiding Citizen, is this is exactly what Wilder's team has done. They took Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua's bomb, and they put it under his own bunk, and he doesn't know, and he's still trying to blow the bomb and let the bomb go off. Unbeknownst to him, the bomb's under his. He's gonna blow himself up. So he's not gonna kill these innocent people at this conference like he thinks he's going to, because he thinks the bomb's in a whole nother building where he staged it. But they took the bomb and they put it underneath his bed, and they gave him one chance at redemption to do the right thing. He doesn't want to take it. So in essence, he ends up blowing himself up. That's what Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua did. All of the things, the games and little things that they said that Wilder had to go through, monkey drills and just all that stuff, they flipped it on him. and now they're using it against him. For example, the deadline. Some people are like, oh, this is bullshit. Why, if Team Wilder really wanted to make the fight, why did they give him a 24-hour deadline? They probably did that because, according to reports, it was a take it or leave it offer from Eddie Hearn, and they had 48 hours to 10 days to respond. So they're probably doing it to be a dick, you know what I mean? Because you gave us this offer and said, oh, it's 5 times more than what you've ever made. Take it or leave it. So they probably did that, the same thing, right? Then Eddie Hearn's talking point was, it's 5 to 6 times more. It's basically more money, right? More money than Wilder's ever made or seen. Okay, now 50 million plus 50% of whatever this generates is more money than Anthony Joshua has ever seen in a single solitary fight. So you see, they took all these things and they flipped it. They put the bomb underneath AJ's bed. Now, you know what the saying is, pressure bursts pipes or it creates diamonds. So which one is it? Is it going to create a diamond and Anthony Joshua, Team Joshua, Eddie Hearn are going to rise to the occasion and say, okay, cool. This is a good offer. Now we have to travel, which is the same, again, putting the bomb under AJ's bed. They did this. Oh, see, the thing is, in my opinion, y'all got to smash that like button. How many likes we got? I can't see the likes. I gotta figure out this new layout. How many likes do we have, people? Hold on, people. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. How many likes do we got to get more likes? I can't see the likes. I got to figure out how to, with this new layout, how I can see the likes. Well, y'all got to get them likes up. Shooters, help me monitor the likes too, because I've been on for a certain amount of time. What the hell? Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. Okay, so anyway, Team Joshua was trying to make Wilder travel to the UK for the fight. Now they, in the counter offer, they're trying to make him travel to America for the fight. Shout out to King David, $5 Shmoney Gang. Says, yes or no, AJ, where are you? Stop hiding. Here's what they think about you, right? Smash the like button. We can just keep this rocking, right? So to me, like I said, this is law-abiding citizen. They took everything, the energy that Team Joshua put out, and then now they're using it against them in their ultimate chess move. AJ wanted to make Wilder travel to the UK. Now in the counter offer, it's a lot of pressure on him, and they're trying to make you come to America, right? Now they've also, as you heard in the ESPN report, they're trying to. There's no rematch clause. So listen, I had somebody say this on Instagram. Someone says, I don't know how to feel about no rematch clause. I don't know how that's what they said. They said, I don't know how I feel about no rematch clause. Listen, why do you feel any type of way about a rematch clause or no rematch clause if you're not the one fighting? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. How does that affect you? Listen, I'm going to explain this to you people. Smash the like button. A rematch clause doesn't mean you absolutely will rematch. However, it does mean if somebody fights you and it's in the contract that there is a rematch clause, then they can pursue a rematch, and then contractually it's contractually binding, so you would have to rematch them if that's what they want. But if you fight them and then you lose and there's a rematch clause, you could go on with your career and do whatever you want. You don't have to rematch them, but you have the option. So not having a rematch clause, let's say Wilder and Joshua fight and then Joshua got knocked out by Wilder. Wilder could still give him a rematch. Like, hey, you put 3 belts on the line. Let's do a rematch. We all ate good. We all made a whole shit ton of money, right? They can rematch. The only thing is there's nothing to stipulate that they have to rematch, right? Just look at Canelo versus Golovkin. There's a one-way rematch clause. Let me explain. Canelo had a rematch clause. If he were to lose to Gennady Golovkin, he can opt for a rematch. But Golovkin, if he were to absolutely lose, like L, not a draw, but lose, pure loss, he couldn't force a rematch. And that's because Canelo's the A side. But you've seen it was a draw, and Canelo still chose to rematch him. Obviously, that plan got thwarted because he failed 2 drug tests, which they now said he did a hair follicle test, and they said they couldn't find extended in the hair sample extended traces of clenbuterol. So that's consistent with this story, right? So why would fans be mad at no rematch clause? That's one thing. You're a fan. If they rematch or don't, how does that make you feel a type of way? And again, a rematch clause doesn't mean you absolutely will rematch them, and it doesn't mean that you absolutely cannot rematch them. It just means there's nothing that is contractually binding that would force one to rematch you. Like, Danny Garcia fought Eric Morales. Eric Morales was the champion. Danny Garcia was the challenger at the time. So Eric Morales wanted some get back. He's the legend. He was the champion. He gave Danny Garcia an opportunity. So he wanted to try that. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to see if he can beat him. I mean, ultimately he didn't. He got spun around like he got spun around, but he pressed his rematch clause. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to enforce that. It just didn't work out for him. But that's that about rematch. Second of all, Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua both said that they believe that Joseph Parker is a tougher fight. These are all facts. They said it's a tougher fight. Anthony Joshua versus Parker is a tougher fight than Wilder because Parker is more here with it. He's more technically sound. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said. So you already got past Parker. So this is supposed to be easier than Parker. And we've seen how Joshua did versus Parker. So you already took the tougher test. So no rematch clause. Certainly that shouldn't be a deal breaker. Here's the last thing with the rematch clause. Eddie Hearn says that Joshua would knock out Wilder in 3. So why would you trip over a rematch clause if you plan on knocking your man out inside of 6 rounds? Motherfuckers is trapped because the shit y'all saying don't make sense. And y'all know who I'm talking about. I know those aren't the details. The deal is not 50 million and 50% of the gate. Can't be. Hey, Jump Tube, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It can't be and all this. Hold on. We got to do a hot seat. I'm not playing with y'all dudes, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all the games. Hold on. What are you talking about? Listen, I just put the link to the ESPN article, which you guys can click on. So what are you talking about? There's no 50 million offer. What are you talking about? Keep it up, tube dude, or whatever your name is. You're gonna be out of here real quick. Because unless you have a source that has proved that this is a fallacy, then you might want to stop being a man fan. That's an ESPN article. You know what I'm saying? And they've had correspondence with Eddie Hearn and Shelly Finkel. So we're not here to hear you unless you have something. See, people are like, be objective, Ego. I am being objective. I just showed you my source. So unless you have another source that is a credible source, not like some YouTube channel that don't be at fights, or not some guy that we've never heard of that writes articles, but if you have a credible source, then I would love to hear it. Let's hear it. But don't just make, you know what I'm saying? Don't just make shit up for the sake of it. I'm not making shit up. See, y'all, this is what fear does. They know who's telling the truth. They know what's right and what's real and what they really see. You know what I'm saying? And they want to act like they don't see it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not out here calling names. I'm not out here making up fact. I'm telling you everything. What I said about Eric Morales, what I said about Canelo's one-way rematch clause with Golovkin, these are all facts. You guys could do the research. I want someone to try to prove me wrong with any of those things. Exactly. Shout out to Brent. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Ego, did you hear anything about Shelly not wanting to meet with Hearn? Where's the source? Don't ask me unless you guys have sources. I don't know. I ain't heard it. If I ain't talked about it, I ain't heard it. Put it that way. Why would Shelly Finkel not want to meet when he did an interview with the Daily Mail or whoever, the Telegraph, and he says that they would have went to the UK to meet? So if you don't have a source, listen. You know how I just said something? Look, everybody look in the chat. There's the information where I'm pulling from, or one of the sources. Sky Sports also reporting this. See how I can cite my source? So if you don't have a source that says Shelly Finkel refuses to meet with Eddie Hearn, then I'm not trying to hear it. If you have a source that's credible that says, guess what? Shelly Finkel ain't trying to meet with Eddie Hearn, post a link. I told you this is a new breed. You dudes is getting slaughtered. LSI, let's see it. If you got a link that we all should be taking to listen to, or a credible source, cool. Post a link. Post up. Jump tube should be called test tube. No, for real, I heard that. It don't matter what you heard. I heard motherfuckers that said they seen Elvis at the mall. You gonna believe them too? You know what I mean? They say Tupac's in Cuba. I heard a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I heard Tekashi this and that. You know what I mean? He was walking Broner out and they plant. You know what I mean? I hear stuff all the time. That don't make it true. Ego, you seem a little edgy, friend. Maybe smoke up a bit. I don't care. Don't watch my streams. It's that simple. I don't care what I seen. Unless you come in with facts, then don't be here. Don't watch. We got Ego Arm. We got enough people watching. Y'all always try to divert from this. Oh, Ego, you just have a drink. You go smoke something. No, I'm not smoking something. If I seem edgy, there's a reason. Because I'm sick of y'all. Sick of the game. Sick of the lies. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to. It's that simple. I encourage everybody to be here if you want to, but it's not mandatory. There's plenty of other channels that'll feed you whatever you want to hear. So go eat over there. We eating right here. Pensacola, we talk tonight, and I don't smoke. Shout out to Ronald Finkley, $2 super chat. It's gonna be a great year. Ego in the Army. You already know, man. And the funny thing is, I'm not edgy, because everything that I was, the things that I've been saying are looking accurate than a motherfucker. So I'm winning. We winning. Ego's Army's winning. New Media's winning. So things are great to me. Looks like we have a chance to get a fight that I really want to see. Yeah, man. The Black Channel. Who let these channels in? The Black. See, motherfuckers is mad because they're getting smoked out. This is the Smoke Dynasty. That's my new shit. Smoke Dynasty. Shout out to my dude Dale McCree. He got the $5 bus off. He says, we know tomorrow Eddie has a meeting with Wilder's team. Let's see what lie he has to say coming out of the meeting. Y'all crazy. Shout out to you for the super chat. Yeah, man. And listen, I've already said it. Honestly, this is another excuse that I'm seeing. Fans are saying stuff like, oh, who knows where did Wilder get this kind of money from? What? Man, that's not something for the fans. All Eddie Hearn has to do is get in touch with anybody who wants to do business that is able to verify those types of funds and that type of large transaction. But instead, he's doing a damage control video on a YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Bro, listen, straight up. If someone says, Ego, You've been asking for $50 million, and I talked to the right people. I got your $50 million. Plus, depending on how successful the event will be, you can get a commission, which is basically back end money. I'll be like, what? 50 mil? $50 million? Man, what the hell you think you got, Chelsea Carter? Kelsey Grammer? I'm on the phone with the bank. I'm not doing YouTube video. I'm not live streaming. I'm not ego arming. Man, I'm on the phone with the bank. Bank boys. I'm not doing no interview. Oh yeah, at first I thought it was a PR stud. Man, I'm on the phone with the bank stunt. I'm like, we going to Sizzler. Like, what do you mean? And everyone keeps, not everyone, but there are some detractors who keep saying stuff to the effect of, they're saying stuff to the effect of, oh, this money is bullshit. I mean, I ain't heard nothing from Joshua's side that stipulates that this is a bullshit offer. Like, they called the bank and the bank declined and said, hey, they lying. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, why would you keep saying it sounds like a PR stunt? Listen, if it sounds like a PR stunt, then prove that it's a PR stunt and that they don't really have the money that they say. Why? Like, listen, I don't know. I'm not, like, you know what I mean, in the behind the scenes shit or whatever. But this seems like a bit too far for Wilder to keep doing videos talking about, I got your money. The money's all there. The money's in the bag. Open the briefcase. $50 million. Just to be jawsing and making this up. That seems a little bit extreme. This is not Ashton Kutcher punked. Shout out to Robert Singleton, $5 super chat. If Hearn was Pinocchio, his nose would circle the globe. I'm done. Listen, shout out to you for the super chat. Listen, verify that they don't have the money and expose them. That's all I'm asking for. If someone says they have 50 million and they bullshitting, that's fine. So just show us the proof. Show receipts. That's it. Show that they don't have the money, and then we'll be like, oh, man, Wilder and them was bullshit. But that's not what we're here, or at least for me, I haven't heard that. I ain't heard nothing where Eddie Hearn called the bank and he's, you know what I'm saying, he's on the phone and showing receipts and saying that the money ain't there. So why are fans jumping in the mix talking about, hey, who knows? Where did Wilder get 50 million? Y'all think it's some drug money or something? They trying to launder drug money? Like, what's wrong? If someone says they have your money, they have your money. And if it all checks out, 10 million in 20s, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million in 10. You want some fives with that? Hey, I'll just be making sure my money's there. What did ODB say? Bitch better have my money. Bitch. Yeah, and fans, they keep saying, oh, you're delusional and deluded. But we haven't heard anything tangible from Team Joshua's side that proves that the money is not there or is not available. In Wilder's interview with 78, he said they definitely have receipts. I mean, again, why? Of course they're gonna have receipts. Why? Like I said, that would be way too extreme in my book. Way too extreme just to call somebody's bluff. You know what I mean? Or just to fake stunt. You know what I'm saying? That seems too much. Oh, I got 50 million and doing multiple videos. Come on, man. Who's doing that? Reality fallacy. I feel like AJ and Wilder are happy with the deal. Eddie is upset because he doesn't want the fighters to know how much money is on the table so he can skim some money off the top. Hashtag allegedly. Oh, wow. And see, like, I mean, real talk, where I'm from, if somebody got that money for you, some shit like that, you don't ask too much questions. Hey, bro, I'm not, cause you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to uncover, that's your business. As long as it ain't counterfeit or some bullshit like that. Where I'm from, we don't ask too many questions. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's not like monopoly money, it's spendable money and shit. Then hey. So I would just be verifying that it is real or it's not real. And so far, thus far, I haven't heard anything from the Eddie Hearn side where they contacted whoever they need to contact and prove that the money is not there. And look. We working, people. Just know that.
Bro, there's been a lot of misinterpretation. So I want a bit of better communication for this situation. Now, I offer you 50 million. It's in the bag. And you replied, let's do it. So for public record, for a better understanding, so we understand what you were saying, I gotta go back to elementary with this. Anthony Joshua, do you accept my offer? Yes or no? That's all I need to know.
So that we are totally clear going forward, mate, Anthony Joshua, and he tagged him, do you accept the fight, yes or no? This man Wilder, hey, you can't go against Al Heyman. He's the Godfather. They somehow came up with this money, and I know this is out of left field. I really don't believe Team Joshua expected that. Like, who expected them to just come up with 50 million guaranteed for one person? That's a hell of a chess move. I don't care what you guys say, whatever you want. And now he's putting it simple, yes or no. And the thing is this: stop all the fanboyism, the man fan, the stand shit. Until we have something credible from the Team Joshua side that this is a total bullshit PR stunt, something that they could show us, like I said, show receipts. You know how, like with me, I'm just covering. I just want to see the fight. I showed you where I gathered information from. ESPN talked to Shelly Finkel. Once again, we working. Look, check right now. Bow. Check the comment section. That's the link. See, that's all Eddie Hearn has to do. So if this offer is fake and you believe it not to be true and the money really wasn't there and they were just bullshitting, then show us something. Show us that. And the other thing is the Muhammad Ali Act protects, again, I'm not a lawyer. I ain't passed the bar, but I know a little bit, enough that you want to legally search my... Oh my gosh. I'm like the young Hov of this. Listen. I'm not a lawyer. I ain't passed the bar, but I know a little bit. The Muhammad Ali Act was put into place to protect the fighters, right? Promoters like gorging their fighters and doing all types of wrongful shit. So the thing about it is this: there has to be something, and I believe it's covered under the Ali Act, that, you know how the promoter, your promoter can't be your manager, things like that, those little stipulations. There has to be something in the Muhammad Ali Act, and I'm pretty sure that's the particular act that it's under, where if you sign a contract, you're promised to the money as long as you fulfill your end of the bargain. I'm pretty sure that's covered in the Muhammad Ali Act. So there's no way that Team Joshua can receive an offer in writing, drafted up, notarized, whatever, right, from actual lawyers and investors who say they're going to put up the money, and then the fight doesn't go how they expect, and then they say, oh, fuck you, we're not paying you. That's not reality at this level of boxing. Maybe if it was like janky promoters or something, you know what I mean? But that, come on, that's not a reality. Like, where you just gonna sign up. I mean, when does that happen in America with a major fight, like where Canelo didn't get his money or Triple G didn't get his money? You know what I mean? Like, did Conor McGregor, he's not even in the sport of boxing, and he got taken care of. Did he not get his money for fighting Floyd? 50 mil up front is crazy. I mean, that's Mayweather level shit. Mayweather got 32 million guaranteed for Canelo. That's a fact. So, in essence, Joshua would be getting paid more than Mayweather got for a fight we knew would be big with Canelo when he was undefeated. He got more of a guarantee than Mayweather got. That just goes to show you how big this fight is. And all this back and forth drama is only going to make this fight bigger. So they can rake in a lot of dough on the back end. Listen, I'll say this. I don't tell people how to spend their money, but y'all motherfuckers, Eagles Army, stand up. Pay for this fight. Don't be cheap. and stream it and Cody. If we did all this to get the fight, y'all motherfuckers gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? Support good boxing. Support the real fights. You know what I mean? The shit that should be pay-per-view. This is the only way you could justify this fight is on pay-per-view. Support that shit. I'll tell you guys straight up. And this is not for Wilder or Joshua. They both need to eat. You know what I mean? There's no reason we should Eagles Army unite and go through all this to see the fight. And then y'all motherfuckers being cheap and like watching a bad, you know what I mean, somebody in their living room filming it and their kid keeps walking by. Man, pay for this fight. You know what I mean? And I don't tell people how to spend their money, but spend the money on this. Like, you know what I mean? It's 70, 80 bucks. You'll be all right. You know, listen, I might even do like a sweepstakes where I help somebody pay. But see, the only thing is I'm not trying to just give out money and the people ain't using it for the fight. You know what I mean? They're getting their nails done or something. Like, hell no, you getting haircuts and shit on me. Like, I don't know. I have to figure it out. But I want maybe to do that where I could do some kind of contest or something, and then we could pay for somebody to order the fight. You know what I mean? This is how real I am with this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wouldn't be willing to go through the lengths that I go through for I'm the people's champ. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want boxing to grow. Real talk. People talking all this dick sucking, dick riding, all that. I just want to see the sport grow. You know what I mean? I've been in it for a minute. It's been treating me well. We still growing. The fans are great. Very passionate. Like, let's go. What y'all talking about Bill Cosby for? I would like to hit you at the bodega. AJ gotta take the fight, dog. Y'all randomly brought up Bill Cosby. Listen. Pay for the fight, man. Just so it's me talking to y'all. Eagles Army, y'all gotta pay for this. This is a great fight. Meaningful, undisputed. Pay for that fight, man. And like I said, put Wilder, Joshua Wilder on the main event. Dillian White versus Luis Ortiz that got ordered by the WBC. Put that on the co-main. There's your pay-per-view card right there. Then you could put, you know what I mean, some PBC fighters and then some matchroom, you know what I mean, some Josh Kellys. I like watching him. Put him on the undercard. Katie Taylor on the undercard, and then put some PBC. You know what I mean? Maybe one of the Charlos. Curtis Stevens said he'll fight Charlo, Jermell. You know what I mean? Put something like that on there. Because you have to be within a certain range. You can't put something like too massive of a fight. You know what I mean? Like Jared Swift Hurd and Charlo. That would probably be too expensive to put on a card. You know what I mean? You got to be within realistic proportions. Yeah, but listen, just listen. See, and this is, like I said, where I'm from is called pulling someone's whole card. You just pulling their card in general. Like Eddie Hearn's talking about, oh, yeah, the 50-50 split, that's not of interest to us. But $50 million, that is of interest to us. Man, this whole offer should be of interest to you. $50 million plus 50-50 on the back end? Hey, like I said, law-abiding citizen. They messed around and used everything that you gave them and created a deal and came up with this offer in the same fashion of your offer, but their offer is actually a legit better offer. Like I said, 12.5 million flat, and if it does great, you're still stuck at the flat rate. Or, I mean, it's just common sense. Like, why? Okay, listen. Why do you think certain professions, like let's say a painter, let's say they're painting your whole house, why do you think they charge by the hour? Because depending on the size of the house, depending on what type of problems they run into, like, oh, this needs to be filled and we got to put a primer on this particular spot. They're not trying to be out there painting in the summertime heat for 18 hours and getting a flat fee. That's why certain professions charge by the hour. Like, let's say a plumber, because they don't know how long it's going to take them to unclog your whole sink and take the piping out and reconfigure it and go to Home Depot to get parts. And, you know what I'm saying? So we already know what it is with that flat rate stuff. That's why a lot of professions and industries where they don't know exactly how long it'll take them. You know what I'm saying? They don't charge that flat rate. Maybe a barber can charge a flat rate because they know approximately how long it would take to cut each person's head. But certain like let's say a painter, or you're laying tile, certain jobs take a bit longer. So you know what I mean? You have to account for that. This is what you call calling someone's bluff if they don't take it. You say, they even looped the clip of Joshua saying it. He said, oh, if Team Wilder come up with $50 million flat, I'll take the fight. We'll have it like that. Okay. Until otherwise proven, the $50 million is there. That's what they're saying. And again, we live in a technological social media age. Stuff like that is really not hard to show receipts. You know what I mean? Get IFL or somebody to be on speakerphone. If someone's lying on me, then trust me, I'll find some way to set the record straight. Period. You know what I mean? If someone said, I don't know, I can't even think of an example. Like if someone said, oh, I seen Ego at a fight and he was like giving his phone number to a minor or something, just something crazy, something stupid. Show receipts. If you've seen all that, then you should have a picture of me doing it, a video, testimony from the girl, like something. So it's really not hard to show receipts at this day and age. You know what I mean? There's always cameras rolling, pictures, and emails and stuff. So it's not hard. Period. Hey, how many likes do we have, people? Are you not pissed off? I'm good, because this is what the Eagles Army work for. The ball's in their court. Let's see what they do. I'm not. What is there to be pissed off? They haven't said no. They never said no to the offer. Or we're fighting Povetkin. How many likes do we have right now? Hey, make sure y'all smash the like button. We just going in. We going ham. I might even do a vampire stream. It just depends on how successful this is. But I got to catch up. Yeah, Bill Cosby's done for. If you got, I mean, unless he appeals, but I think you probably still have to go to jail in the meantime or something. Smash the like button if you want a new stream. Shout out to J-Dog and the shooters. They be busting their ass in these to help me police this. But yeah, man. Like I said, this is pulling somebody's card, and this is the ultimate. So if Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua don't take the offer that they basically said that they would take, then show receipts. Show receipts why you didn't take it, because the offer was invalid. The offer had a stipulation that they lied and didn't tell the public. You know what I'm saying? But from everything, the bird's eye view and everything that we've seen thus far, this sounds like an offer that they should take. You know what I mean? 50 million plus 50% of the back end. The only downside for them is you got to fight in America, which Joshua hasn't done yet, I don't think. And then you would have to not have a rematch clause. But those shouldn't be big issues, because Eddie Hearn specifically said that Joshua knocks out Wilder. So why would a hang up be something like a rematch clause? Yeah, they're supposed to be meeting in New York because Hearn's in town, or should be in town. I'm just laid back listening to Ego Valley kick that real shit. Man, we in a good place. I'm happy. I'm happy for this boxing game. You know what I mean? We got Lomachenko, Linares. We've been pushing on the channel to get this fight. You know what I mean? The perspective is so weird. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, because it looks crazy on camera. Show receipts. That's all we're asking for. And like I said, man, y'all be careful who you listen to, who you trust, and who you don't, because the ride get tricky. There's a lot of people that said a whole lot of other stuff about, oh, this is bullshit, and where's Wilder? He's gone quiet. Ego, you're dick sucking Wilder. Okay, where are those same people? Where are them comments right now? Because you know shit got real. End of story. Like AJ said to Wilder, signed a contract, Playboy. I'm done. For real, they really took everything that Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua threw out, and they kind of flipped it on him. It's like I said, like a battle rapper using somebody else's bars and rebuttaling it and coming with a clean rebuttal. That's the equivalent. If you guys are all my battle rap fans. What KO was nasty, ugly. 49ers drafted a guy from Notre Dame. Yeah, man. Plot twist. That's a good way to call it. You definitely had fun in SoCal, man, but I'm back on the grind. Wilder went Eminem on him. Bars. Straight 8-miled him. So, like, we'll see. Like I said, my job is done. Like, I've been pushing for the fight. I want to see the fight. Much respect to Joshua if he takes it. Respect to Wilder if he takes it. This is what we wanted. This is what we worked for. See, some of you guys are liars. You know what I mean? You never really wanted to see the fight. Because even now you're like, how? Prove to me that the 50 million. It's not up for them to prove to you that the 50 million is real. Why they got to prove anything to you? You're not going to see any of that money. More excuses. Eddie Hearn just has to verify it, and I'm sure there's an easy way. There has to be a way to like, let's say Beats by Dre. Dr. Dre he sells Beats by Dre patent to Apple. There has to be a way for him to verify that Apple's going to give him $50 million or whatever the amount is to buy him out of Beats by Dre. There's no way that business would run with these large type of transactions without no kind of recourse or way to prove or verify the funds. So really, that's all Team Joshua has to do, whatever that process is. And I'm not a millionaire, so I don't know what the process is. And, you know what I mean? I'm a small business, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Being perfectly transparent, I don't know who you have to contact, but clearly there's a way, because people would be selling patents and all types of shit, cars, and not being able to get their money in the end. So we know that's not the case. See, doing all that Shirley Finkel, they should have seen this coming, because this was big news, people. Now listen, let's talk about Canelo Alvarez. This is on ESPN. Can y'all see it, or is it backwards? Can y'all read this, or is it backwards? Is it backwards, or can you guys read this? Could y'all read that, or was it backwards? It says promoter, hair test shows Canelo Alvarez wasn't intentionally taking banned substances. Hey, you know what we're gonna do? Cause I'm gonna separate this stream. Anyone have anything else to say about this Joshua Wilder? I'm gonna do another baby stream. It's definitely not gonna be as long as this one, and we'll talk about the Canelo thing live. But I'm gonna close this stream off. Anything else that anyone else has to say about Wilder Joshua? All right, I'm gonna end this stream. If y'all want to come back for the Canelo chat, stay tuned. We working, people. Oh, it's timeless. Smash that like button. We working. End of.